1918 Marshall. I was talking away and the recorder wasn't working. Randy's playing with it now. What was I saying? Oh, we got a new guy in our Spanish today. And, he's from back east, New York, Longview, New York, something like that, Long Island. Okay. And he talks as Mary's going to talk now.
I went bowling. I bowled today, and did I ever bowl crappy? I bowled 104, 92, 126. Isn't that good? Isn't that just wonderful? And I'm so tired I can't hardly sit here. Oh yes, I never did tell you what was the matter with me when I was sick. I had the flu, I guess, and I was sick. I mean sick. And it like took me forever to get over it, and I'm not really over it yet, I guess, and still get tired easy. And we got a letter from the Todds. You remember the Todds that we used to know, our good friends in Tennessee. So he passed away this last month, the 13th of February, I think was when. So that made me feel sad. So I got to get a card and send it to them. And Bill and the kids just got moved, as Gayla told you, and they don't know, they got so much room they don't know what to do with it. I don't know, maybe I can find some junk here, and the dishes and the cabinets, things to fill up their cabinets. They don't have it space. They got space and don't know what to do with it, so I guess I can let them have some of my junk, because I got more junk than I need. But I don't know what they need, though. And I guess I'll talk to you later. Bye.
I saw Dave today, but I forgot to ask him to give me a picture of him to send to you. But I took a picture of him in the car. Dave. She wants a picture of Dave. I took a picture of him when we were goofing around the school store, and I had my camera in there, and he takes a picture of me when I wasn't looking, you know. So I took one of him in the car, and if that one turns out, I'll send it to you, but otherwise I don't know if I can get one of him or not, unless I take it of him again, and he might get mad. And, what was I going to say? Oh, I'll take pictures of the house and show them to you, because, you know, it's just a normal F house. What? It's just a stupid F house. And, what else was I going to say? Well, the reason why I want to do that is because I want to get rid of my film so I can get my pictures developed. See how they turned out. So, I'm going to write you a letter probably tomorrow night, because I can't do it tonight because I have too much homework. Or else I'll just write it this weekend. Because all the tests and crap like that are coming up. Next weekend's district, and we're doing a routine Friday night after the big game, at halftime. And what else? Then regionals, that's right. So, nothing, you know, unusual. So, I'll talk to you later and tell you if we win or not, okay? Bye.
Hi. I just got up and drinking my coffee. Come over and have a cup. I woke up early this morning. I couldn't go back to sleep. It's just 10 after 7. It's usually 8 when I get up. So I'm sure up early this morning. I got to get ready and go bowling after a while. My bowling's so bad I don't care much about it anymore. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't bowl anymore. Oh, we got a letter from Ed and the Todd yesterday, and Mr. Todd passed away the 13th of February. She sent us a memorial thing. Said she's awful lonesome, and I know she is. Papa's getting a physical. They're going to examine his colon this week. He has to take 2 ounces castor oil tonight. I don't envy him for that, do you? And then he goes tomorrow to get x-ray of his colon. And then he goes back Friday, the next day. He has to take an enema and go back the next day for an examination. And then he'll go back to the doctor and get the report. Audit. His bowels just don't move at all, are they? They just won't hardly move, so he thought he'd better get them checked, see what's going on. I guess we're falling apart little by little, don't you? I feel a little bit better than I did, but it seemed like I had a hard time getting back on my feet, because I really had a tough time of it. But I'm making it. I'll tell you, I'm pulling hard. Okay. Just sitting here looking at the card we got from Dick. Thank you, Dick, for the card. It was real nice. I think it's real sweet of you to send us a card when you're away, because we enjoy hearing from you. I haven't got started on Christmas project yet. I don't know what to make. Can't make up my mind. The only thing I'm doing right now is I'm knitting an African for Johnny and Sandy, for the baby. And then when I get it finished, it'll be time to start one for Linda, because she's going to have another baby. So I'll have to make her one too, I guess. And guess what old Heidi did yesterday? Got up on Lois's new couch and wet all over it. I was talking to Lois and she was crying. Boy said he just made the biggest mess. They're going to have to do away with Heidi. She's getting awful feeble, I guess. And Lois said she threw her out in the yard. She said she hoped she killed her. Don't reckon she did. She didn't call and tell me. Well, I woke Papa up, so he's getting up too. So I guess I'll go fix some breakfast. Bill and them got moved. I hope they've done the right thing. The funny thing about it, though, he never has mentioned nothing to us about anything about the house. Never did ask us to go look at it or anything. Because one time Papa told me he thought it was best he stayed where he was on account of the kids being so close to school and everything. I guess he felt like Papa didn't want him to move, and he's just not saying anything. But they're thrilled to death over more room. And I was talking to Hester Close yesterday, and she said it's a good neighborhood up there. Said there's lots of children, but it's a nice neighborhood. So I think more than anything, Bill wanted to get out of that prefab district. You can't blame him, I guess. Well, I'll talk to you later, honey.
Well, kids, you know, I thought maybe I'd better talk to you. Nanny had been barking on this thing. I had x-ray made today, and I had to take 2 ounces of castor oil last night. And if I wasn't empty when I went down there to get that x-ray made. So, boy, I've been filling up today. And you know, Mama and me so close that I took that castor oil last night and she got sick. She's been sick ever since. You'd think she'd took that castor oil instead of me. But I made it. I feel pretty good. I've been working out in the yard some. And of course I got to go bowl tonight. So Bill and them got moved, and I went up there to help him out, and his water heater wasn't working or something. He wasn't even home. So, but they're about to get settled. Of course, what he's going to find out when he gets up there moved out from where he lives, why, he's going to have David and Charles with him up there. So you can't run away from your problems, can you? So I sure been thinking about old Mike and Bob. And the weather getting pretty here, and we need to go fishing here pretty soon. So when I get my gardening done, I'll be ready to go fishing. You know, I got to get my garden put in. So I could use a little help. Old Mike could be mighty handy out here. I don't get my rotor tilled, I'm going to have to spade it up, I guess. Old Monty still got my truck over there, and he's going to bring it home with a rotor tiller in it so I could get my garden fixed up, but they haven't done it yet. I'll have to go after it myself again. So, you guys be good, and I'll talk to you more. By the way, we got a letter from Dick, card from Dick the other day. Also got a letter from Mrs. Todd, and Mr. Todd passed away on February 13th. She let us know. But he was about 84 years old. So I guess, time will get you after a while. So you boys be good, and I'll see you.
Hi. Linda was pregnant. She's about 2 months or more, and she lost her baby. I got a letter from Gladys today, and she lost her baby, and Linda's crying awful. I guess Gladys having a pretty hard time with it. She's so torn up about losing the baby. That's funny, isn't it? Anyway, she had told Craig that they were going to have a baby, and she don't know what to tell him now, and I think she's been running a fever. So she's not very well, I guess. You know what Papa's doing? He's out there digging in that garden and him going to the doctor. And it makes me mad. I wish they'd bring that rototiller over here. They've got our truck, and they keep having them to bring it. He wants to get some potatoes and peas in the ground. But there's nothing I can do about it, are they? He'll dig in the garden till it falls over, I guess. You can't much blame him for wanting to get out today. It's beautiful out. There's not a cloud in the sky. And the weatherman says rain tomorrow. Well, there's been some high winds around in this country. In the letter I got from Gladys today, it was terrible up there. And Steve has gone to Newport to live, and he said, boy, it was hurricane winds down there. And where Randy is, he said it blowed down limbs and trees, said they had the awfulest mess to clean up. So I guess we didn't have, it was 74 miles per here, so that was pretty bad, wasn't it, up at the airport, was the report they gave. Well, I guess you're still working hard. I don't hear from you much. I haven't received those pictures yet, and I haven't heard if you received my pictures. Did you? Anyway, Gayla said she heard from Sherry, so I guess a little bit of hearing beats nothing, huh? I'll be glad next month comes, or the next, or sometime. So we'll know something, huh? Anyway, I'm invited to a shower for Karen McDonald. You remember her. She's getting married the 30th. And then Becky's getting married the 5th. And nobody seems to be giving Becky a shower, and I just can't bring myself to giving a shower. And I don't know what to do. I called some of the women, but nobody seems to want to help. And Papa said if he was me, he wouldn't go into it alone. And Dee said she'd help me do the work, but no money. So I wanted to get somebody to kind of help with the expense, too, because it costs quite a bit, especially if you send invitations out 10 cents a whack for the stamp, besides all of the invitations. And Belle Morrison said she didn't see any use of giving a shower whenever you was going to go to the wedding. Said all that was just double expense for everybody. And you could add, you'd probably, nearly every one of them would add what they give to the shower onto the gift and get her a little nicer gift. And if she is me, she wouldn't worry about it. So I'm going to give her a nice wedding present, so I don't think I'll worry about it at all, would you? So I'll talk to you later, honey babe.
Hi. Tonight is Friday, and we're going to play Kamaikan tonight to see who goes as number 1 to regionals. And yeah, we only play one game. And we're drilling. We're doing a Charleston routine during the first game, the Wenatchee-Pasco game. I hope Pasco wins. I don't know why. I think it'd be funny if Pasco won, and then Kamaikan lost to Pasco, Richland Pasco win again. I think it'd be hilarious. No, if we win tonight, we don't play tomorrow. But if we lose tonight, we play tomorrow to see who goes to the second spot, but I think we'll win tonight. Yeah. Nanny's asking me all sorts of questions. Nanny asked if Kamaikan was a hard team. They're the second best in the conference. We're the first. But some people think that Kamaikan's going to win, and some people think that Richland's going to win, so you never know. I haven't written you a letter, Sherry. I got a term paper to do next Wednesday, and I have a report due Monday, and I have 2 more reports to write by in 2 weeks. And I have tests, so I'm going to be pretty busy, so if I can write, I'll try, but if I can't, then I'll write later, okay? And then state comes, yay! Can't wait till state. I can always talk on the tape, Nanny says. I went home a little while ago, and the door was locked. I was mad. I didn't have a key. I left it at home. So, well, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hi, this is Gayla, and today is Saturday, and last night we won our game. We beat Kamanka, so we go to regionals in first place. And last night we did a routine. I was so embarrassed. You know what happened? We go running out. There was a Charleston routine. And we got in this diagonal, and we were supposed to kick in a ripple. So the first group would do the kick, the second group would do the kick, the third group would do the kick, and the fourth group would do the kick, and then we'd all do a kick together, you know, but we still, you know how a ripple goes. Anyway, so when the first group did the kick, I lifted my leg up, and I was going to kick, and I just about died. I'm in the third group. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. The BB just, when we started doing our kicks and everything, they started laughing and clapping. Everything was so funny. Should have been there. It was kind of funny. Well, we're cleaning the whole house. I'll see you. Bye.
Hello there. I haven't talked to you in quite a while. Nanny's gone to church, and I've been here by myself. So it's kind of getting lonesome around here, and I just happened to think I'd talk to you a little bit. Old David come over and wanted me to help him fix his brakes on his bicycle. So we put new cables on it, got it fixed up for him. The biggest thing that's wrong with it is him working on it himself. But we got it fixed. I sure would like to have some more grandboys around that I could help them fix their bicycle or something. Well, it won't be long to be time to go fishing. I haven't been fishing yet, but I've been thinking about it. I rototilled my garden up today and got it ready to plant. Of course, I've already got some potatoes and peas, and radishes, and lettuce, and mustard, and planted some tomato seed, and pepper, and cabbage today. Also planted some spinach. So I've got things going pretty good. Maybe I'm rushing the thing a little. I noticed the apricots are blooming. I bet it's not like that near like spring at your place. But my cherries are not blooming yet, but I got some shrubs out there, them red ones, they getting flowers on them, and the spirea is leafing out, so things coming to life around. How's everything back there? Kids are doing good in school, and Mama and Daddy's working all the time. I know that you think of us a lot more than you write, but we were glad to hear from you the other day, hear from Dick. So I saw Marge down to bowling alley the other night. So she was tickled to get a card from Dick while he's back in Cleveland. So Bill and the kids got moved in their new house up there. So they're pretty well pleased. I think Charles is wanting to put him in a garden. They got a pretty good sized backyard, so he's going to put a garden in. I bet old Mike could eat all he could raise. I'd like for old Mike to get back here in time to help me pick them raspberries, you know, 'cause he really likes to pick 'em. Only Bob. Well, Mike, maybe they'll be right by the time you get back here. So maybe the gasoline situation ease up. We might be looking for you. Can't tell. Sure would like to see you. How's old Jim done with his basketball? I haven't heard too much about it this year. Maybe he's not doing so hot. probably working on that motorcycle all the time. And old Mike and Bob building tree houses, have that fort or something like that. Well, that'd give you something to do. Won't you let us hear from you a little oftener? Mama gets really disturbed sometimes when she don't hear from me for a long time. She said, I know they could sit down in 5 minutes, write something, and say hello. So we'll be waiting to see if you call us and say hello here sometime. I'll talk to you some more later.
Hi, Madeline. How you doing?
Why don't you write to your mother?
Aaron's going to wear that little outfit you gave him for Easter. It's a little bit too big now, but it'll fit him just right for Easter. And we'll take a picture of him and send it to you.
You should see Monty with his hair growing out and his old cap on his head now. That's the one thing he wanted to do when he got out of the service, let his hair grow and his beard, and he cut them off. I don't know why.
You had to cut the beard off.
I had to cut the beard off to get a job. But he can let his hair grow down to his shoulders again. He might do that. She's got her hair long. She's see her in there, all wrapped up in a coat and a hat, ready to go home. They didn't stay very long. They always have to rush back. Monty had to go to work.
Hi, this is Gayla. I'm at Nanny's house, and I'm walking home from school. And let's see. Friday, today's Wednesday, and Friday we go to state. The team's leaving tomorrow, but we're leaving Friday morning. And you know what? Garfield, I'll tell you the teams that are going to be there. It's Richland, Lincoln of Tacoma, Garfield, and Ballard. And we play Ballard. Well, Kamaikan's going as number 2 team. And Ballard, those are the big, those are the, you know, the ones that can go win first place. And let's see. What was I going to tell you? Oh, Ballard. We have to play Ballard Friday night. Our tallest man is 6'3". Their team is 6'8", 6'7", 6'5", 6'4", like that. So they're just going to be super taller than us. I don't even know if we'll win the first game. I'm so nervous. But I think we will. I hope we do. And Garfield's going to be there, and they're rated 8th in the nation in teams. But we were rated 4th last year and 2nd the year before in the nation, because I heard it on the radio. But God, I'm so scared to play them, because they're really good. They make me sick. Let's see. Well, anyway, so we're going up. I'm probably going up with Christy's mom, because it won't cost so much for gas. Because my dad wanted me to pay $5 for gas, and if I can get it for cheaper, he can forget it. We're having finals this week, and so far I know I have an A first period, and that's all. I got an A in humanities. That wasn't any hard job. That was kind of easy. He said if you turned in all your assignments, there'd be an A. Maybe if I get an A on this test tomorrow, I can get an A in German. I don't have third period. Oh, I really blew it in U.S. history. I had a C+. I got all B's on my papers, you know.
Aren't you getting honor roll this morning?
I don't know. I don't know my grade yet, Nanny. I'm getting B's. I have all B's on my papers, and my average is a C+, because, it's hard to explain, but you know, that's what I'm supposed to have. But so I have a C+ average, and in our room, there's 14 people in our room, and for the test, the final test, 2 got C's, 1 got a D, and the rest got F's. And there's 14 people in there.
You might be talking to yourself.
No, it's running. And I think I got an F. I hope I got a D. It's between me and this kid. No, not for the quarter, Nanny. God, what a wally. Yeah. But it's between me and this kid, I think, to see who got the D. I hope I got it. I want it so bad, because that grade is, it's really hard. I worked so hard in that room. I worked really hard in that class and everything, and I just get a C. It's really icky. He knows I worked too. I worked really hard. And oh crap! I just remembered that I forgot my book. I'll have to go back and get it. take the car. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. Oh, well. Well, you're talking to myself. Okay, in fourth period, I don't know what I'm getting. I really don't know. Fifth period, I might get an A if I'm lucky. But I don't know. I hope I do good in U.S. history because God, it's so hard. Mr. Blankenship is really hard. I hate him sometimes. Really, he's been pretty nice. Oh, I got an album by Alice Cooper. While I was at Regionals, and I really like it. It's $1 Billion Babies. It's really good. Sure, you ought to get one by him. You'd really like him. He's really neat. He sings really good. Oh, I went to see Jesus Christ Superstar last night. It was so good. I cried all the way from the beginning to the end. And The Exorcist is on in Seattle, so I'm going to go up and see it while I'm up there, I think. If I ever have time. Well, I better go. I'm going to run out all Nanny's tape, and I have to get home, so I'll see you. Bye.
Hi. I went to a shower for Becky last night. She really had a nice shower. She got lots and lots of pretty things. And then I have some more news, some great big news to tell you. Don't be shocked. Oh, Sue Newman is going to have a baby. I already knew about it, but she didn't know that I knew it. And she told Bea and me last night, how would we like to have another baby in the nursery? And she told us about it. I tried to act shocked. Donna Snyder accidentally told us and didn't know we knew it. She had already told Donna. But Sue didn't know that we told Donna we wouldn't spill on her, and we didn't. And I asked her what Daryl thought about it. She said, well, there's not much you can say about it. I don't know if she's happy about it or not, but anyway, she's going to have a baby. She's about 30-some years old, you know.